Let's see what we've got in way of approaching aircraft and our shot, which is pretty good. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Live from London Heathrow, welcoming Air India, not for their first time, but for the first time with their A350. Of course, we've got about a 30-minute run in. I believe she's just started her descent over the channel. So they've got two in today, folks. So if you miss this one, then if you're local to the area, then you'll be able to... come on, camera. The camera asleep. Come on, wake up, son, wake up. So as you can see, those of you who are sort of like familiar with our with the layout here at London Heathrow, parallel runways. We're on easterlies today, 09 operations. So this is the runway we are hoping that she's going to land on. It's more likely than not, if you know what I mean, because they do use the southern runway, which is exclusively for departures when they're on 09s, but from time to time, especially with rogue operations, I call rogue operations, which are where they're, because due to just purely down to traffic and how busy they are, this will be a great shot, and this is a good opportunity for us to sort of like I think that's where she's going to come off, but I'm hoping that she might run a little bit longer, I don't know, but and we don't know at this stage, unless there's somebody on chat who can confirm where she's going to gate. And a very warm welcome to all our friends in India, of course. Let me just set this headset up, stand by. I believe we've already got her to number 6 on flight radar 24. She's number 2, so there we go. Of course, this isn't her first flight per se, folks. She's operational on other routes as well. I believe she's already has she already done the New York route? I think the plan is to do the New York route, but this is the first time into London Heathrow. Look at that number 3 engine moving on that. Look at it bouncing. Look at it bouncing on the pylon. Isn't that amazing, man? Heathrow Airport, good morning. I think Heathrow are out there at the gate, possibly taking some pictures for their own socials. Good morning to you, good morning everybody, hope you're doing well. Early morning here, 6:47 in the morning. And yes, this time yesterday, 24 hours ago, I was just about landing, or had just landed from Chicago. So if there's ever a commitment, you know, flipping it, no one can ever accuse me of not being committed to my channel and the members and aviation in general. How can you not come out and see this kind of stuff? Oh, this is the first international flight for this A350. Who was it? GP? Black Hat has said that. This is the first international flight for this aircraft. I think they currently have 6 in the fleet with 34 more aircraft on order. So what that transpires to, and you know, is this going to replace the existing Boeing fleet, or are they going to retain the Dreamliners? Are they going to go for more Dreamliners? Obviously, the 777s will be replaced, I'd imagine, by these 350s, even though they are 350-900s, not 350-1000s. But we did. Did we? So at the moment, I'm not 100% sure on the layout, the cabin layout of the Air India jets, but they're saying that they will offer premium economy class along with business and economy classes on all of these flights as it stands at the moment. So I'd imagine that the cabins are already fully fitted and that they're not due for update or anything like that. And of course, these routes that we're talking about are being operated by the 777 at the moment, currently. So this is going to be a big switch for Air India. That means that possibly 2 350s per day. Delhi Dubai, that's it. That was it. I think the Delhi Dubai route was done for aircraft for pilot affiliation because it's a relatively short route. Is that right? So I'm imagining that they're going to be using them for high capacity routes as well. But yeah, the aircraft was used for Delhi to Dubai, probably for pilot affiliation. Oh, the current ones have the Aeroflot cabins. Okay, there we go. Manan Gulati, thank you. The current ones have the Aeroflot cabins. Okay, because these, some of these jets, not all of them, but a number of the first batch of 350s, I believe, were slated for, originally destined for Aeroflot, and we all know what happened there. See, there's a rogue arrival on the southern runway there, folks. But that will be more than likely is that Etihad, or that will be for a Terminal 4 arrival, which kind of makes sense, seeing as Terminal 4 is over there. EGPX, yeah, it is a fantastic time for heavy arrivals. It is a bit of a shame that they're on 9s, but you know, we've just got to live with that. The plan is, folks, that we're going to be obviously capturing her arrival, and then where she's going to gate, I'm not sure. I'm hopeful that she may gate over this side. Air India have been known to gate both sides of Terminal 3 here. So I'm guessing that's 3, isn't it? Or is that 2? Okay. But we'll just have to, it is one of those sort of like unknowns at this stage, unless of course we've got Roger on board, who will know. Aidan Campbell, 6 Airbus A350-9s taken from an Aeroflot order retaining interior configuration. There we go. So they were very close to being delivered to Aeroflot. Wow, I guess there's some very happy people that... Okay, Chicky, wow. Chicky's come straight in with 50 channel memberships. Thank you, Chicky. That's very kind of you. Aidan Campbell, they currently have 27 Boeing 787-8s to be refurbished from 2025. Okay, so retaining the 787 fleet, they probably need it. I'd imagine being refurbished, they will also be rebranded as well into the new livery. Of course, Air India have taken delivery of A320neos already. I believe some in the new livery, but some in the old livery, which isn't such a bad thing, don't get me wrong. A bit like sort of a case of the order having gone through, and the order for paint being taken up, and therefore it's been painted in that livery, in the old livery, which like I say, the Neos look pretty spectacular in both the new and the old livery. It's going to take a bit of getting used to, there's no doubt about it, the new livery. A lot of people like the old livery. I for one am a bit of a traditionalist. I do like the older livery, but you know, I'm sure that the new livery will people will get used to it very, very quickly. It is pretty spectacular, folks. If you haven't seen it before, if you tune into your Flight Radar 24 app right now, you'll be able to see an image of her. And it is a complete switch out from the old livery, which, like I say, some people will maybe take a little bit of time to get used to, for it to filter into their aviation brains. Aidan Campbell, 6 Airbus A320neo to be transferred from VISTA. Yeah, this is, of course, this is, I think Air India have what is here? Is it? Okay, I believe we're under a thunderstorm warning until 9 o'clock tonight. We're obviously going to be back later on, folks, for our normal sort of like Sunday show, and also to catch the Air India jet going out. We've also got the other stuff that we'll talk about on the later show, but this morning is all about Air India's new 350-9. Wow, I'm hearing that there are 12,000 people tracking, 15,000 people now tracking the jet. That's insane. Chicky's in and out. A short time in this morning. Hope you're doing well, Chicky. Thank you so much. Okay, so at the moment, no. Come on now. Aidan Campbell, Air India 161, 12 minutes out. I gotcha, I gotcha. So it's crazy, isn't it? 300 up to 350 passengers is the capacity for the A350-900. So obviously, quite a number of options in terms of her her cabin layout for the operators. Oh, we've got some beautiful overflies here. We are, look. Always is this time in the morning. Is that a jumbo or a 380? Looks like a 380, possibly Lufthansa. She's gone into the Lambourne hold, we're hearing, folks. Thank you, Flight Radar 24. Good morning to you. I missed you in Chicago, mate. But we're going back for a de-icing show. Of course, it's a more or less all carbon. I think about 60% carbon on the A350. As I've crowned it the A350 plastic fantastic. That's Delta, innit? And that's Lufty, innit? Oh, she's going next to Air Canada. Oh, I hope she's going on the left-hand side, so she'll be right in front of us, folks. Oh, that's a great... That's one of those things that when it comes together good for us. Same wing on the 359 as the 350-1000. Just a longer fuselage. Same engine type, but obviously a higher rated engine type. The XWB engine, the Rolls-Royce XWB engine. We met one of our good friends from Air India yesterday, didn't we? Who is type rated on the 777 and the 787. Loves the 787. Did I say Air India? Oh, sorry. Okay, from Japan Airlines, my apologies. Yes, sorry. Yeah. Amazing, he's switching from the type rating from the 777 to the 350, and that's going to take 5 months, which is pretty impressive, isn't it, in terms of... So they call the 350 the XWB cabin. Obviously the engine has been called the XWB as well, just sort of like conformity. Continuing. The brake's not switched on this morning. I think I left it at home. geometric wingspan of just shy of 65 metres, which is only, well, I mean, I say only, it's 10 metres either side, 10 metres either side than the 380. How grubby these things look in the early morning because of all the moisture on the aircraft. Wow, she needs a wash, man. She needs a wash. Actually, the maximum seating passenger capacity is 440 on the 359. That's insane. So apparently we did a big 360 yesterday on my jet to avoid this jet. Okay, she's out of the hold and she's been cleared to land, cleared to leave the landborne hold. Rohit or Chicago streams will be available on Wednesday, and they will all come in at one batch as well. Of course, you've got to remember, airframers like Airbus and Boeing will always sell their aircraft not just on the passenger side, but also on the capacity side for cargo, for the underbelly of the aircraft. Underneath the passengers is a cabin area, a cargo area, which obviously takes all of the baggage, but also has the capability of taking cargo pallets and mainly usually it's not, well, I say it's not, it's sometimes it's loose cargo. When I say loose cargo, it's on a pallet with netting, but the load devices, the ULDs are more commonly known and easier to handle for the ground crews as well. Although the pallets are along the same lines, but I wouldn't say tend to be unstable, but they just, you know, depends on what the cargo is really. It's an interesting number here. Water volume, 223 cubic meters. Water volume, interesting. I'm guessing that is for the toilets and for the galleys and so on and so forth, but mainly I'd imagine for the toilets, because, you know, anyway, apologies to anybody eating their breakfast or drinking their coffee, which I'm going to do now. Oh, there's another rogue landing. Let's well, they're going to gate her here, folks, so let's see if there's anybody here. So that is her gate right there by the looks of it. We're being told that it's going to be right next to Air India. Sorry, next to Air Canada. Sorry. Everything's Air India this morning, isn't it? Have another cup of coffee, George. All from Bennett. course, some people ask why does the A350 not sport the scalloped cowl like the the Trent 1000 and the Gen X engine on the Dreamliner. Well, that is because the it's an exclusive Boeing product, is the scalloped cowl, which is why you see it on the 787, on the LEAP 1B engine, and also on the 747-8 Gen X engines as well. But oh, I've got you. Is that Roger there? That's Roger there, isn't it? Is he sending Morse code or something? Yeah, these guys are going to park right in our way, man. We'll get to see her tail, but yeah, all right, don't milk it, Rog. Is that, or is that a fuse gone, and is that someone else and the fuse is gone? So he's saying, but and of course the big challenge for airframers is to fit these aircraft or operate them with engines that are, offer maximum efficiency for the operators as well. I'm not sure whether when the A350 was developed, whether other engine manufacturers were given the option. Normally they are, it has to be said, much like the Dreamliner has the option of either the Gen X engine or the Rolls-Royce engine. But Airbus ended up with the XWB, the Rolls-Royce exclusive power plant on their A350s. Where are we now with the arrival, GP? Okay, so he's just north of the airfield. Right. So good morning, India. Well, good afternoon, good evening, India, isn't it? Good afternoon, India. Oh, it's still morning in Delhi. There we go. Wow, that shows the capability of these things and how quickly they can stop. Look at the exit on this. Rolls-Royce engineer in the house, one of our technicians, specialist with Rolls-Royce folks, giving us information there about updates, a performance engine update, which literally it will be like a firmware update, I believe, for the engine management unit. I don't know if you could confirm that. It will improve the efficiency of the Trent XWB. The other thing that Rolls-Royce are doing are coating the blades with a specialist coating, which will again improve, not so much improve performance, but increase the on-wing time of the engine, because that is another thing that that Rolls-Royce, let's face it, have been struggling with, is the on-wing time for aircraft that are based out in sandy climates. Sandy. So like these Trent 7000 engines, which are the upgrade from the Trent 700, more like a Trent 1000 than a Trent 700, it has to be said. But yeah, they're going to be coating the blades to improve the the on-wing time will extend it, so that they can offer that basically to the operators, and that's why the likes of Emirates have got the 350 on their books now. First one is due to be delivered at some point soon, I think. But they've just gone for the 900 at this stage because they want to obviously check its performance, monitor it for a while, and then obviously at some point, of course, we've got to remember that in the future the Ultrafan is going to be available for as a potential swap for the XWB engine. Oh, it's actual hardware changes, Rolls-Royce engineer saying. Wow, so there is hardware changes as well. Wow, is that is? Okay. She's on finals now, folks. Fully established 10 miles. This is what I'm hoping she's going to do. She's going to come all the way down here. The reason why these guys do is because they're going over the T4. So it kind of makes sense for them to take a very late exit. The guys at with Air India won't do that because that'll overshoot the gate. We'll still get a good look at her tail though when she's parked up. Turnaround time is expected to be what, 3-4 hours, something like that. And then when I'm back at base after this, we'll get ourselves set up and ready for a western location for the departure. So we'll be right down at the entry point to runway 09 right and be able to see her in all her glory as she lines up and waits and then enters the runway and departs. So we'll get shots like this. Rohan Raj, good afternoon to you. Siddharth, it's good morning actually, he's saying. Singapore will hold state VISTA as a joint. Yeah, Singapore have got a big part of Tata are the owners of Air India. And Singapore Airlines also have a big stake in it as well, which is a good thing because that's a good relationship to have with a big operator like that, big company, it has to be said. Not a bad shot up here off the high platform, is it? For 9 arrivals. However, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm desperate to tell people, but can't tell them yet. Can't tell them yet. Yeah. About another week, folks, and we'll might have some breaking news for you. Good to see you, Rolls-Royce engineer. Thanks for coming in. Always great to get feedback from somebody who's at base. but I'm still very keen on learning more about the UltraFan. Of course, like I said, the UltraFan engine is going to be the new family of engines with Rolls-Royce, which has an all-carbon blade. Rolls-Royce's first dip into the carbon blade technology. When I say carbon blade, I'm talking about the low pressure fan blades at the front, much like what General Electric have been working with for many years as a proven platform. But obviously it's something that Rolls-Royce have now brought into their program, and new technology, not only the carbon blade technology, but lots of other stuff which already what Rolls-Royce engineer was talking about then with the upgrades. A lot of the upgrades are actually technology that they're already working with on the UltraFan engine. So you'll find that a lot of the upgrades that you're going to see on the current engines with Rolls-Royce on the Trent family will, on the 7000s, the Trent 1000s, and the XWB engines, will actually be technology that they've developed on the UltraFan program. But I did read that apparently the UltraFan could potentially be an optional switch out with the XWB engine in the future, and also on newer aircraft. Okay, I think she's after this one, because I saw somebody mentioning that there was she was in after the Delta 767, and this is a Delta 767. She is, folks. Wow, there's a striking new jetliner in at London Heathrow, folks, that we're going to see now. Look, you know what? I've already got that tail. I'm happy with that, man. I think that's in amongst everything else. It just looks fantastic. It works, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. Nice big font for Air India, and she's got belly livery as well, folks. That theme continues on her belly as well. Yeah, I think it's unanimous. Great tail livery we're hearing from people. Yeah. I'm a convert. Adam Gibson, yeah. It's grown on me. It's grown on me already. I have to be honest with you. Now the old one's the old one's going to look old, isn't it? Compared to that, that's highly modernised and brought right up to date. I like that. So I think they're just waiting for their gate to become available. Well, it is available. They're just waiting instructions, maybe. So these pilots converting to the 350 from the 777, I'm guessing, and or the 787. The preparation for these pilots would have been somewhere around about 5 months for type rating. So that's you know, something that the airline have also had to deal with in terms of having pilots available, unless they're bringing other pilots in as well, and that's the major problem at the moment globally, is the shortage of pilots. Yeah, I think just because of time constraints, and also because of the, you know, how busy it is at Heathrow with, you know, in that particular area there. The water cannon salute would be something that... Oh, it's called the VISTA, is it? Thank you, Vince. It's called the VISTA. Okay, well, we're gonna get that from, you know, oh, okay, well, that's that works. Some radar. These pilots are promoted to long haul from short medium, so therefore they've come from the Airbus aircraft already, so that makes it a lot easier and a lot quicker. I think instead of like 5 months, it's a lot shorter period of time in terms of type rating from the Airbus, the current Airbus family, the short haul stuff. Samrada, thank you for that. That's great information. So that's how Air India have managed, therefore, to bring the pilots across and not interfere with their current long haul pilots. Because obviously the Airbus systems are totally different than the Boeing systems. So going from one like a 777 to a 350 obviously involves a lot more than a short type rating from the Airbus A320, for example, up to the A350. I've spoken with many pilots, BA pilots, who've gone from the 320 to the 350. In fact, I've even got one of my family members who went from a 318 to a 380. Great, fair enough. Joe Thompson off to Manchester Airport. Not really, Sarge, to be honest. She's taxiing quite a long way down there, isn't she? Very slowly as well. Are they going to put her the other side of the Air India jet? Based on the length that she's taxied there. Sorry, Air Canada jet. I really need to get home and splash some water on my face, man. Yeah. Just take it. Every plane is an Air India plane today. Mark Bloodworth, good morning to you. Beverly George. Wingardium Leviosa. EGPX. Here we go. Okay, she's going to go this side of the Air Canada jet. I think she... Hold on. A bit difficult to get the old... Yeah, she's going the other side. Yeah, she's going the other side. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm sold on that. And at least we know that it's not just some design, it is VISTA. It is a specific Indian design, so that's nice. Siddharth saying that interesting fact that both American and Air India livery are designed by Future Brands is the company. I'm not even going to get it. She's going to tuck herself right behind the Air Canada. Look. There it is. Nathan not liking it. Yep. Okay, well, you know, we're always going to have divided opinion, and we can't expect to have, you know, everybody agreeing on everything, can we? Right, folks, that's it. Well, welcome Air India's new livery to London Heathrow. There will be another one in around about, well, in a few hours or whatever. We're not going to be here for that. We're going to be doing our normal Sunday service later on this afternoon, folks. So if you want to join me then, that'll be fantastic. We're going to be at the entry point to runway 09, right, for the departure of the, what will be the second jet, won't it, Jelly? Or will it be this one? What? Hey! And finally! Hello, look, she's waiting. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just hearing from Jilly that apparently I said that I was going to get the departure. Okay, so what? So we'll. Oh no. Okay, so we're going to do the departure from the Hilton, although it will be quite hazy, Jilly. But we'll get the departure from the Hilton. Yeah. Well, no, because that will mean going back there twice, won't it? I thought we were going later on for Japan Airlines and for the we've got Delta's Olympic livery as well, haven't we? Okay, folks. Well, we'll be back later, folks. Just look out on your notifications. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thank you, India, for delivering such a beautiful aeroplane. And we will catch you later. We will be on to catch the departure of this aircraft, and it will likely be from the Hilton Garden Inn, so we can get her coming towards us, and a big turn, a big left turn, I would imagine. Take it easy. Thank you, everybody. We will see you later. Yes, jet lag. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, GP, run titles. For God's sake. I need to splash water on my face.